Hi, I am going to discuss the annual compliance calendar for a private limited company. As we all know, the companies are required to do certain compliances under the Companies Act 2013. Coming to the compliances, the first compliance is that a company needs to hold its annual general meeting every year. The AGM has to be held within a period of 6 months from the close of its financial year. That is, in case the financial year has been closed on 31st of March, the AGM has to be held on or before 30th of September of that financial year. In case of first AGM, the period is 9 months. That is 9 months from the closure of the financial year. That is, in case your financial year is closing on 31st of March, the AGM can be held on or before 31st December of that financial year. Once your AGM is held, the second compliance is that we need to file the balance sheet and the annual return with the ROC. The balance sheet is to be filed in the form AOC4, AOC4 XBRL and AOC4 CFS. AOC4 is for your balance sheet, AOC4 CFS is for your consolidated financial statement, and AOC4 XBRL in case XBRL is applicable in case of your company. The forms are required to be filed within 30 days from the date of the AGM. And in that case, the date of, while counting the 30 days, you have to include the date of the AGM also. So if my AGM has been held on 30th of September, I have to file it on or before 29th of October. So that is 30 days including the date of the annual general meeting. Now coming to the next form, that is MGT7 or MGT7A. In this form, the annual return of the company is to be filed. The due date is within 60 days from the date of the AGM. That is, in case my AGM has been held on 30th of September, my due date would be 29th of November. And form MGT7A has been introduced from this year onwards only. This is applicable in case of small companies only. These are the annual forms which are to be filed. In case your auditor has been appointed, form ADT1 also to be filed, which is to be filed within 15 days from the date of the AGM. As we all know, auditors can be appointed for a period of 5 years. If your 5 years period ends on, then in the AGM you have to appoint the auditor for another 5 years, and you have to file the form ADT1 within 15 days from the date of the AGM. This completes my annual filing. Now coming to the other requirements, which is annual. DIN KYC is to be done for every director every year. It is to be done on or before 30th of September every year. This is a web-based OTP. 2 OTP would be sent to the directors whose email ID and phone number registered on the website, and you have to put the OTPs on the web, and your KYC is done. In case of first KYC, DIN KYC, you have to file a form. For that you have to properly prepare a form, attach your DSC and file with the ROC. This is the compliance of the DIN KYC done. In case it is not done, the DIN gets deactivated, and you can reactivate it by paying a late fee of 5,000 rupees per DIN. Coming to the next compliance, this is MSME 1 form. This is a half yearly form and has to be filed within 30 days from the close of the half year. After this, DPT 3 form is to be filed, which is a non-deposit taking. In case the company has any loan or anything which doesn't fall under the definition of deposit, this form is required to be filed, and the due date is 30th of June every year. These are the annual compliances. Apart from the filing of the forms, you have to hold 4 board meetings at least in a year. Gap of the board meeting should not be more than 120 days, and you have to maintain all your statute records, minutes, everything in the in the records of the company. These are the things. These are the mainly things which we need to take care of, so that any compliance is not missed out. Because once you missed out the compliance or a filing of any form, the penalty is very heavy nowadays. It's normally for annual forms it's 100 rupees per day, and this is there is no upper limit. So to avoid all this, we should be very cautious that the forms are filed within time and all the compliances have been taken care. These are the things we have to keep in mind. Thank you for your time. I hope this will going to help you.